fantastic jazz music of Rich Brown, and Rinse the Algorithm, recorded live here at that channel.
Wow, Rinse the Algorithm?
Rinse the Algorithm.
I love that.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, the music was good too.
Yeah.
What a great name.
Yeah. But we've got Kimmie here now. Kimmie, hi.
Hi.
Welcome to that channel.
Thank you.
There you are. Okay. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I host swingers parties for couples and singles here in the GTA and the surrounding area. I have 3 locations, one located in Pickering, one located in Mississauga, and one down here around Kiel and Lawrence area in
Swingers
Toronto.
parties? Wait,
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Did you say swingers parties?
I did.
I thought it was hot in here
pull
before.
that mic up a little bit closer, Kimmie. We need to get the details on this, just for the listeners.
Right, just for the listeners.
Just for the listeners.
What do you mean swingers parties? What's going on? What's happening in
Well,
our society?
Our society is finding that, I guess, sex is sex and love is love, and there's quite a difference between the two, and a lot of couples are starting to reach out and try to put a little spice into their marriage, and hence swingers parties seem to be the thing.
Is that what swinging is then? Is it married couples?
A lot of married couples, yeah, and a lot of people who are also living in relationships, common law, not just married, who are looking for spice. Some of my couples have been married for 20 some odd years, and they're coming out because they just feel they need a little something extra in their life.
What prompted you to do this?
Actually, I was in a relationship, and the fellow I was with said, you know, we really should look into this. I said, okay, let's try it out. So
Really?
we went.
Come on, what was your first reaction?
Oh, I said, well, okay, well, let's try it. Let's go. I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea. So we went to a club the first time, and it was through a friend of mine who I had met on the internet. And he said, oh, you got to come out to these parties. And I said, okay. So I took my friend with me, and we went out to check out these parties. And he was standing at the club, and he said, he does this with a Yahoo group? I said, yeah, with a Yahoo group. He said, we start a Yahoo group tomorrow. So we did.
But what happens when Yahoo makes that illegal?
Well, they did make it
Right.
illegal, so we bought a website.
Oh, see, where's
See?
Leaf?
Yeah, where's
Leaf?
Leaf?
We need Leaf now.
Yeah.
The guest before you was talking about this very thing.
Yeah, so we bought a website called KimmiesParty.com, and that's where we are now.
Kimmies Party.
So nobody can shut me down because it's my own. Yes,
Did you
and
get the
that's
spelling right, Hugh?
KimmiesParty.com.
Kimmy. Oh, sorry, were you?
We'll give just making a note for to give out to the listeners.
Yeah.
Right.
Later.
How does this work? Do people pay to get in?
Yes, they do.
And do people then go away and follow up? Oh, they don't.
No.
They follow up right on the spot.
They do. It's sort of like...
All in one room?
Sometimes. What it's like is, have you ever gone to somebody's house party and said, hey, I'm going to go, I'm single, or maybe I'm not, I'm just looking for friends. You know, we're a couple and we just knew, we moved to this area. One of our friends says, come to my party, you'll meet lots of other people. And you come out to the party and you meet lots of people. And those people that you're meeting, at the end of the night, you hope to take away a phone number because you hope to keep in touch with these people. Mm-hmm. Well, at Kimmie's, you don't take away a phone number. You go upstairs or you go downstairs and you play. You enjoy, you do whatever. It may be just kissing. It may be fondling. It may go right to home plate. It just depends on the couples. And Kimmie's is the only one that allows singles at, you know, a limited number. We don't let them in like carte blanche. And if they make any mistakes and they don't understand the cardinal rule, no means no, then they're not welcome back.
What is the venue? Is it a house, so with different rooms?
Mm-hmm. The location in Pickering is a 3-bedroom home. It has a basement where there are 5 mattresses set up with curtains in between, just sheer curtains, that you can enjoy on. Upstairs there are 2 bedrooms with 2 2 beds in each room so that, you could be in one and watch somebody in the other. Because a lot of the people who come into swinging are looking, they're voyeurs or they're exhibitionists as well. They want to see or be seen. I have some couples who just come to enjoy in a room and they want lots of people to watch them. So that's the Pickering location. My Mississauga location is a 4-bedroom home, which offers 2 private rooms, so you can actually go in and close the door, and you can stay there for 30 minutes, and as long as nobody else wants the room, I might let you stay longer than 30 minutes. But if somebody wants the room, I'll be coming up going, hello, your time is up. And then they have to sort of pull themselves together. They can go back up another time, but they have to come out at that point. There's also a room down in the bottom level of the house, which is just 7 beds in one room, so they can enjoy. There's an outdoor heated pool, so in the summertime it's kind of nice. We have pool parties and that kind of stuff, and nobody in the neighborhood really knows what's going on. I mean, they don't know unless they're part of Kimmie's parties. And
How many people would show up, let's say, for an average night?
those nights, usually 40 to 60 people.
40 to 60?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, I have a location down here at Keelan Lawrence. It is a mansion. It's 20,000 square feet. It has a huge indoor tropical gazebo where people can sit and chat and talk. It has a 20-person hot tub. It has a lounge with a bar. I supply a bartender who takes your drinks because all of my locations are bring your own booze. So you pay your 50 or 60 or 30 depending on who you are, and you come and you bring your own booze. So your night is really cheap because that's all you're paying for. Your parking is all free. Everything.
It's a 20,000 square foot mansion, so there's obviously a demand for this.
There is. There is.
Now, is the demand increasing?
Yes.
So, okay, what's going on, Kimmie?
I have 4,000 contacts on my contact list.
What's our society going to look like in, I don't know, 20, 40, 50 years? What's happening to the institution of marriage? Any
Or in
thoughts?
2012.
Yeah.
Well, I think these days our society is kind of disposable anyways. People throw things away very easily, relationships, all kinds of stuff. And I think this is only going to help add spice. A lot of people get rid of marriages because they step out of the marriage and they look at, I'm no longer interested in you. You're becoming boring. Our sex life is boring. And you know what? Yeah, we have a great relationship, but I don't know, I'd like to try something else. And so they go out and they find a girlfriend, and next thing you know, wifey finds out and they're done. Okay? In this situation, that's not happening. These couples are staying together. And the reason that they're staying together is because they're able to do this. They're able to go and have sex with somebody else and then come back home, and all of their relationship is good. And a lot of those couples say that it spices up their relationship. They go out to a party, they come home, and they can't get it off their mind. So they're now sparked with their mate. And so lots of them will say, we enjoyed 3 or 4 times the next day after the party. I can't believe how excited we were. So I think it might help our society.
Okay, what about the downside? Is there, do you ever hear stories about couples that have come to your parties that, something bad happened? Or
Yep. Yeah, some couples come out and through jealousies or whatever, they just can't handle it. The man pushes or the woman pushes. It's not always just the man, but, most often it's the man. And they come out to the parties and, for whatever reason, something happens and it causes stress in the relationship. I've got one couple, they're an Indian couple. They came out to the parties. They advertised on the net. One of the family found out, created a huge scene in the family. The wife won't come back. The husband's upset. They're still together, but for how long, I don't know, because he's really adamant he wants back in, and she faced that disgust from the family, which she shouldn't. I mean, they didn't give it to him. They only gave it to her. Why? That's our double standard. But, I hate to see couples like that because they're really a nice couple, and they're not doing anything wrong by enjoying as long as they mutually agree that that's what they're going to do. It really is none of the family's business.
What about